Okay, everyone, last class, we worked on sequential programming using the robot in motion. Today, what we're going to be doing is building on what we did yesterday by adding the ultrasonic sensor. When you start programming your robot will react more intelligently to the environment around it.
And you attach the ultrasonic sensor.
What I like about using EV3 in the classroom is that it's kind of like instant engagement or engagement in a box. I can introduce the lesson, but beyond that, the students can work very much on their own.
Is that the right one?
Yeah, it is. So you're going backwards instead of forward.
Not going forward.
We need to recalibrate it so that it's so the up position is 0.
Okay?
Yep.
Yes!
Okay, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Powerful morning po. No, we are thankful na kahit kaunting pag-ulan po ay nabawasan po ang init po ng ating paligid. No, yan po ay ating pong ipagpasalamat. At dahil po mainit po ang ating pong mga webinar sa ating pong bansa sa ngayon, no, we are thankful also for having this kind of activity para po matulungan ating mga guruan na mai-prepare po sila sa new normal po ng ating mga classroom. So muli, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Wilbert Benson, ang inyong pong host for the last series of our webinar on full STEAM education, which is science and technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. And of course, this will not happen without the collaboration and partnership with our educational partner with Felta Multimedia Incorporated. So we are thankful for having them with us to give some learnings of very informative, very powerful learnings para po sa ating mga kaguruan. And to start with our program this morning, I have with me Pastor Sunny Medina from Jesus the Bread of Life Church in Caloocan City, to give us a short message, of course, and a prayer before we start with our program. Good morning, Pastor Sunny.
Powerful morning, President Wax. Thank you for having me. Powerful morning to all Power followers and members and staff, and also to all Felta, the staffs also and members and the leaders. A powerful morning, everyone. Of course, hindi po natin hahayaan na simulan ang lahat ng ating gagawin sa pamamagitan po ng panalangin. But before I pray, let me read the passage from the Bible. Here in Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. It says, "Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established." Sabi po sa Tagalog, ipagkatiwala mo sa Panginoon ang lahat ng iyong gagawin at magtatagumpay ka. Yes, of course, if we trust everything to God, all our plans will be established. Kapag inuna natin ang Panginoon sa lahat ng bagay na ating gagawin, the Lord will guide us and lead us, and we will become successful. Meron ngang isang istorya, isang napakahusay na architect. Napakagaling niya, and he is well-known all over the world. At siya po pinatawag ng kanyang boss, at ang sabi ng kanyang boss ay, igawa mo ako ng isang skyscraper buildings. Pinakamaganda at pinakamataas na building sa buong mundo. Alam niyo, itong architect ay tuwang-tuwa sapagkat siya ay muling pinagagawa ng kanyang boss. Maraming pinagawang project sa kanya. But ang sabi ng kanyang boss, mind you, architect, ito na ang pinakahuling project mo. Kaya do your best, ang sabi ng boss niya. Alam niyo, yung architect, hindi niya malaman kung matutuwa siya o malulungkot siya sapagkat yun na ang pinakahuling project na gagawin niya sa kanyang boss. At ang boss niya ay napakayaman. At dahil ito'y huling project niya na, nag-iisip siya ng mabuti. Talagang nag-isip siya ng napakagandang design, napakahusay na execution, at kanya itong inayos. At talaga namang perfect. Everything is perfect. But, nung ito po itatayo na, nag-isip siya. Since this is his last project, ang ginawa po niya ay in-undersize niya ang lahat ng mga materials. Pero pagkatapos noon, natapos niya po yung project na yon at napakaganda ng building na kanyang ginawa. Pero at the back of all that ay in-undersize niya lahat. The steel, the cement, at lahat po ay marami siyang cut na ginawa dun sa projects. At nung natapos na po yung building, ito po ay i-dedicate na, pinatawag siya ng kanyang boss. Ang sabi ng kanyang boss, halika, punta tayo dun sa pinaka-rooftop, roof deck ng ang building na pinagawa ko sa iyo. At ating i-dedicate ang building na ito. At nung kanila nang i-dedicate, ay nag-announce po ang boss ng architect. Sabi ng boss ng architect, sabi niya, wow, this is the very best building. Talagang ito ang pinakamagandang building na nakita ko sa buong buhay ko. At siya ang pinakamataas sa buong mundo. At alam nyo, itong building na ito, sabi niya, pinaka-perfect na nagawa ng aking architect. At in-announce din ng itong boss ng architect, and sabi niya, this building will be given to my beloved architect, the #1 architect. Sabi niya gano'n. So yung architect ay nagulat siya, namangha siya. Sabi niya, nako, akin pala tong building na ito. Sa akin pala yung building na ginawa ko. You know, to make the long story short, yung building po na yon, habang nandun po siya sa loob na nakatira, kinakabahan po siya kapag lumalakas po ang bagyo at medyo lumilindol sapagkat alam niya kung paano po ginawa yung building na iyon and the materials that he used. You know, meron pong sinasabi ang istorya na ito po sa ating lahat. Lahat po tayo ay God entrusted us and we are all stewards. Pinagkatiwalaan po tayo ng Panginoon ng maraming bagay, the talents, the time, money. God entrusted that to us. And it's up to us na i-manage po ito ng mabuti sapagkat we will be rewarded at the end. Kaya nga, mga kapower, ay talagang bigyan po natin ng pansin ang mga bagay na pinagkatiwala sa atin ng Panginoon at ingatan po nating mabuti because one day, we will be rewarded for that. Sabi nga, no, ipagsusulit natin ang lahat ng ating mga gagawin sa ating Diyos. Kaya nga, lahat ng pinagkatiwala sa atin ng Panginoon, gawin po natin ng mabuti. Ang sabi nga, magtanim tayo ng mabuti para umani rin naman tayo ng mabuti. Ang sabi nga, last, no, conclusion, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, ang sabi, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him and He shall direct your path. Mga kapatid, kapower, magtiwala lang tayo sa Panginoon at siguradong magtatagumpay po ang ating lahat ng gagawin sapagkat gagabayan tayo ng ating Diyos. Sige po, tayo pong lahat ay manalangin. Father in heaven, we thank you, O Lord, for this morning, for this very powerful morning, O Lord, that you have given to us. And thank you, O Lord, for the opportunity once again, O Lord, to show, Lord, the talents that you have given, Lord, to all the teachers, O God, and also, O Lord, to the facilitator, O Lord, of this program. Thank you, Father God, because you have given him, Lord, the talent, O Lord, that an extraordinary talent, O God, to those people, O Lord, na mailid niya, Panginoon, doon sa isang napakagandang pagkakataon. And many opportunities will be open, O Lord, for this day. And we entrust to you, O Lord, this program from the very start up to the end. Pagpapalain mo ito, Panginoon. I pray, O Lord, for the power incorporated, for the president and all the staffs. Continue to bless them, O Lord, and guide them and protect them, O Lord, from any harm of the enemy. At gayon din, Panginoon, the Felta company, we pray, O God, for the president and all the staffs to continue, O Lord, to bless them also, and also will be protected by you, O God. And yes, Father God, their alliance, O Lord, will continue, Lord, to reach more people, O Lord, and teachers and educators, O God, and to become more useful, O Lord, in our country. Thank you, Father God, and all the participants also were watching, O God, at this time. Continue, Lord, to bless them, O Lord. Thank you, Father God, for this day, and thank you for all the powers that you have given to all of us this morning. In Jesus' name, everybody says amen and amen. Thank you very much. This is Pastor Fernando Sani Vitina.
Salamat po, Pastor Sani,
Powerful
for
morning, everyone. Thank you.
and our program. Okay? So, once again, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat, sa ating pong lahat. Powerful morning. No? This will be the last series for our webinar for STEAM, full STEAM education. Na sa ngayong araw po na ito, no, we're going to discuss about STEAM education using Lego EV3 Robotics and Lego Education Spike Prime set. Later, no, ating pong i-introduce ang ating magiging resource speaker for this webinar. So, as we continue, no, nandito po si Ma'am Jenny Luke Riel. Ma'am Jen, good morning po, Ma'am Jen. Wala
Ay,
ka pong mic.
nakamute ako, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Good morning, powerful morning po sa ating lahat. So, ang aking pong role today is to check kung anong nangyari sa mga tao-tao. Magre-report po ako ng kaunti. So, Rewax, pwede ko share screen?
Sige.
Yan. Okay. Hello. So, ako po ay check. So, bibigyan ko po ng konting yung ating common errors dun sa nagdaang mga webinar series. So, ang common po nilang problema ng ating mga participants ay yung ating link na hindi nagwo-work. So, ano po yung link na hindi nagwo-work? Pag tiningnan po, sorry. Kapag tiningnan po natin yung ating power, sa power. Pag-report mo yung power sa akin. Sa pag tinignan po natin yung power, meron po tayong mga link sa mga announcements. So, titingnan nyo lang po yung mga announcements ng Fireworks dyan. At dun po sa ating, hanapin nyo lang din po yung mga post. So, para po dun sa hindi mahanap ang link, scroll, medyo madami. Scroll down lang po natin. So, ito po yung ating link doon sa ating YouTube ngayon. So, pakiclick lang po yan. At saka po, yung ating evaluation forms. Baka po nakakalimutan nyo pong i-evaluate yung ating tatlo. Magiging 4 na yan, Sir Wax, ano? So, kailan mo ipopost yan? Ito yung isa pang list. Ito din po yung mga link sa software. Pero ibibigay ko din po sa inyo mamaya. Ayos natin. Cannot download file. So, kapag po hindi nyo po nada-download, baka po akala nyo hindi nyo lang siya nada-download, pero na-download nyo pala siya, hindi nyo lang alam kung saan na-save. So, minsan po, iset po natin yung ating settings sa downloads kung saan na always ask where to save files. So, wrong file type minsan ang inyong nagkukuha. For example, lagi nyong hinahanap yung zip file, pinipilit yung i-open yung zip file. So, kailangan po, halimbawa, nandito tayo dito sa, kung may nakikita po kayong ganyan, na may mga zipper, ang kailangan nyo pong gawin is, right-click, tapos, pwede nyo pong extract. Okay, ito po yung ating zip, 7-zip po kasi yung akin. Minsan po, iba-iba tayo na makikita kasi po, iba-iba yung ating laptop. Pwede nyo pong extract files here or extract files. Kung gusto nyo po dun sa folder na yun, dun nyo po siya i-extract. Kung gusto nyo pong extract files lang, pwede rin naman po. So, for example, I would say extract files here. Okay, so mag-i-extract po yan. Iintayin nyo lang pong matapos. Para po dun sa mga nahihirapan mag-extract. Bubukas po yan, mawawala na po, di ba po ito yung webinar, mawawala po yung zipper. So, pag binuksan nyo po, meron po ulit may makikita kayong zipper, ganun din po ang gagawin nyo ulit. I-right click nyo ulit, halimbawa, sabi, hindi na po mabuksan yung 6 bricks, yung ating mga baby ducks. Gagawin nyo lang po ulit, i-right click nyo po ulit, tapos i-extract nyo po ulit yung inyong file. Okay, so ito na po siya. Tsaka nyo pa lang po mabubuksan ang file para po hindi kayo mahirapan. Ngayon, kapag nakita nyo naman po na nakalagay po ay setup, huwag nyo po siyang i-extract. I-run nyo lang po yan. I-double click nyo po yan. Okay. Kasi yung iba po in-extract yung setup, yung iba po hindi in-extract yung file, tinatry buksan. Kaya po kayo nahihirapan sa inyong pag-extract ng file. medyo mabagal. Yan. So, mag-i-install po yan. Susundin-sundin nyo lang po yung mga instructions po dyan. Okay? Another error po natin is yung wrong hashtag, wrong page. So, yung mga nagtatanong po kung kailan po marirelease ang certificate, after po ng ating series 4, ngayon po ang final date ng pag-submit ng inyong output. Therefore, kailangan nyo pong isubmit sa tamang link. Again, magre-repost po ulit kami. Final posting ng link para kasi natatabunan po minsan sa dami ng ating mga webinars. Lalagay ko po sa lahat ng aming social media post sa iCreate, sa Power, tsaka po sa aking mga post. Yung hashtag po natin ay GotStemified at saka po yung powerful. Ano, Sir Wax? Ipo-post na lang natin yung ating mamaya para pare-parehas tayo kasi gusto pa rin natanong kay Sir Wax kung may bago pa tayong file. Okay. So, yung dalawa pa pong tanong, ma'am, hindi ko po makita yung views ng LTV. So, babalikan ko po yung LTV. Po, napakadami talagang nagtatanong. Ma'am, hindi ko po makita. So, ito po yung ating software. Click mo na po ang OK. Ayan. So, halimbawa po, kukuha po tayo ng isang output. Okay, so ito po yung inyong, yun po sa hindi nahihilo daw sila sa pag-scroll. Click nyo po yung shift key, tsaka yung right click ng mouse, pwede nyo po yung i-move, at pwede po kayong zoom in and out. Para po mahanap, dito po tayo sa view mode. Click nyo po yung view mode. Ayan po yung mga, pipili po kayo dito ng background sa upper right. Ayan po, pindutin nyo lang po yan. And then, ito naman pong sa gitna ang explode model. Yan, babalik po yan sa sa dati niyang anyo. Yan. Tapos, i-click naman natin. Yan. Siya. So, ulit, dito po tayo sa view, para po dito sa build, ito po yung ating home screen, dapat dito yung ating canvas. Tapos yung view mode, para magpalit ng background, and then yung build mode po. Pag click na po yung build mode, mag-generate siya ng guide. Okay? So, kapag mag-generate po ng guide siya, mag-generate siya ng HTML file. Yun po ang mga isa-submit po doon sa link na ating ginawa. So, balikan natin yung mamaya. So, yung mga links na yon, pag in-upload nyo po, hindi po siya tatanggapin kasi yung ibang links po doon ay naka-specify kung anong type of file lang ang pwede. So, kung ang ginamit lang po natin is kapag ang nire-require po ay HTML file, tapos nag-upload po kayo ng picture, JPEG po in-upload nyo, hindi po talaga siya tatanggapin. So, kailangan po kung ano po yung nire-require na nakalagay po yung instructions namin sa video, anong klase ng file lang nire-require, yun lang po ang tatanggapin para po madaling mag-check at tama po yung ating file na ina-upload. So, akala nyo po, not opening kasi corrupted. Hindi po siya nag-open kasi sabi ko po sa inyo last time, kapag po ang ating in-open ay yung ating comic strip, kailangan nyo pong i-open madalas. But depende po yung sa computer. Kailangan nyo pong i-open muna yung software at doon sa software po kayo mag-open ng file. Kailangan nyo lang pong tandaan kung saan nyo siya sinave na drive. Right. So, yun po. So, kailangan po na ready nyo ngayon kung papaano pag-download ng EV3 at saka yung Virtual Robotics Toolkit software. Meron po tayong link. Pakipicturean nyo na po kung para po kung mabagal ang inyong internet. pwede nyo po siyang balikan, pero ipi-play po namin siya. Ang importante, ma'am, bakit po hindi ko ma-download yung EV3 software? Kasi po yung iba po ay sa cellphone po nagda-download. Hindi po pwede sa cellphone, hindi po gagana sa cellphone. Kailangan po ay naka-laptop or naka-PC po kayo. Hindi nyo po talaga yan ma-open sa inyong cellphone. So, ito po yung tutorial. Bago ko pa ibigay ang video niyan, ito po ang link. Okay? So, to download the EV3 software, ito po yung ating link, https://grab EV3. Tapos yung isa naman po, grab VRT. Sa Bitly po yan. Pinaiksi ko na po para hindi po kayo mahirapang maghanap. Pero yan po yung link. So, balikan po natin itong ating software. Ito po tayo sa YouTube. I-type po natin yan. Ayan. So, makikita niyo po yan sa aming mga links. Meron po yan sa iCreate. Meron din po yan kay Sir Wax sa Power. Meron din po sa aking channel. So, kung hindi pa kayo naka-like, subscribe na po. So, the Steam Power Teacher commercial. Ito play ko po ang ating tutorial. Sir Wax, parang hindi maririnig sa akin. Parang kayo yata dapat i-play itong video. Tama ba? Wax, sabi mo. Send ko po. Wow. Hello. Nawala si Sir Wax.
Sige, ma'am.
Ayan.
I-play mo na, ma'am.
Ha?
I-play mo.
Oh, isayo mo, sinend ko yung link sa ating sa ating chat para diyan mo i-play kasi pag sa akin hindi tutunog. Pero YouTube.
Okay, ito. Application. Yan.
Yan. Yan, Sir Wax. Full screen mo.
Yan.
Full screen.
Okay.
Baba, yan. Very good. So, meron po tayo sa Power. Meron din sa iCreate. Meron din sa aming channels. Meron din pong poster. Link. Yan. I-download mo lang daw. Download anyway. Mag-e-extract na po yan mag-isa. After na EV3, yun naman pong trial. Remember, ang trial natin ay 16 days lamang. Tama ba, Sir Wax? 16
Yes.
days.
Oo.
Yan. Yun po yung dalawang logo na makikita nyo. Yan. EV3 po yung isa. Tulad ng sabi ko, next nyo lang po yan. So, teacher version po or student version, dalawang klase po yan. Mada-download nyo din po yan sa Lego website. Official Lego website. Yun. Pagtapos na, click nyo lang po ang finish. Sunod. Yun namang tool. Click niyo po ang I agree. So, Virtual Robotics Toolkit. Dahil wala tayong kit, hindi pa tayo delivery ni Sir Wax. Diyan muna tayo sa virtual. Yan, activate trial period. Yun, pag nakita nyo na po yan, it means success. Bukas na. Yun, very good. Okay, so, Wax, kapag po successful ang inyong share mo ulit yung screen ko, so, makita nila. So, ganito po yung itsura yung sa Lego software. No po? So, yung iba po sa inyo, meron dito makikita ng design. I-click nyo lang po yung plus sign, tapos yun na po, si Ma'am Annalyn na po bahala sa inyo mamaya kasi medyo maingay. Pag yun na-download nyo, meron siyang animation na maingay para hindi kayo ma-distract. Yun naman pong VRT, ganito po ang itsura niya. So, bali, magkakambal po yung dalawa niya. Magpadagis yan dyan sa baba. Gagamitin nyo siya parehas. So, makinig po kayong mabuti kay Madam Annalyn, ating Lego Master Trainer. Okay? So, for more information, halimbawa po, wala kayong chance ngayon na mag-manipulate. Punta lang po kayo sa I Create Cafe Manila or sa Felta Multimedia Inc. or sa Power. Or kapag po may tanong kayo dun sa installation dun sa aking channel, pwede po kayo mag-comment sa baba. Doon ko po kayo sasagutin para po hindi ma-flood ang ating inbox. Okay, ito po yung link. Nasa Power po yan. Hanapin nyo lang po ang aming page, I Create Cafe Manila. Pwede nyo rin po palang hanapin ang Systemified Robotics Learning Center. Yan. Diyan po kami ay sasagot kung saan man pong apat na yan. Okay. Yun na po, Sir Wax, ang ating installation guide.
Okay, so sana nakatulong po sa inyo no yung mga error na nai-encounter na ating mga kaguruan kapag po sila ay nag-i-install. Kasi marami po nagme-message sa amin, di daw po nila mai-download, di daw po nila ma-install. So today, hopefully no yung ating information from Ma'am Jen ay nakatulong po sa ating mga kaguruan para po magkaroon po sila ng software na gagamitin po nila for our activity for today. Okay.
Oo.
So,
Tsaka isa pa pala, Sir Wax. Minsan po, ayaw na, kahit tama po yung pag-install nyo, ayaw talagang bumukas. Ibig ko sabihin, kailangan na po natin mag-upgrade ng memory ng ating device. Pag po bigla-bigla na lang sumasara, karamihan po sa issues na yon is memory full na. Hindi na kayang i-open ng inyong software, ng inyong laptop, ang mga software na iyon. Sa namin na webinar na inatin na natin, Sir Wax. Kaya overloaded na.
Even tayo, no, umattend din po tayo ng webinar at nagpa-participate, no, at nagpapasa ng mga po. So, siyempre, no, ito po yung pagkakataon habang tayo po yung nasa ating mga bahay ay natututo po tayo. So, yan po yung aming pong kagustuhan na maibahagi po sa ating mga guruan. Kung ano man po meron kami, no, with Felta and with Systemified, ay maibahagi po natin sa ating mga teachers para po pagpasok po nila sa kanilang mga classroom sa ating new normal ay ready na. Ready po sila. And of course, no, this webinar will not happen no, without the support of our very supportive educational partner. Magandang umaga po, Ma'am Mylene Abiba, the President and CEO of Delta Multimedia Incorporated.
Magandang umaga, a powerful morning to all. And sana po safe kayo sa kahapon na bagyo na si Ambo or international known as Bongfong. And tama po yung sinabi ni Pastor Sani na we are building a foundation together, a good foundation together. And I'd like just to read the certificate of partnership. Last week, we were concerned that there was a circulating memo and are about power. So we would like now to read the stand of Felta Multimedia and why we're doing this. So if I may, so Certificate of Partnership. This is to certify that Felta Multimedia Incorporated has been a pioneer and leader in school technology in the Philippine education for over 50 years and established a partnership with Philippine Alliance for Open Resources Incorporated, a nonprofit and SEC-registered organization committed to provide accessible, high-quality, and efficient technical and skills development programs for educators. Felta and Power Incorporated conduct free live webinars to provide training through interactivity, digitalization, and delivery of innovative techniques with the bayanihan spirit, especially during the COVID crisis. Felta provided free Lego Digital Designer software, free Lego Story Visualizer software, free Lego Education EV3 Robotics software, and free virtual robotics trial licenses, inclusive of training and installation guide to the participants. That's what we're doing now. These revolutionizing teaching techniques are valuable technology tools for educators as we adapt to the new normal in education. The free live webinars are to supplement the efforts of the Department of Education and will not be scheduled to conflict the regular ICTS or Education Technology Unit live webinars. This certification is issued upon the request of Power Incorporated. We learn as one Philippines. So again, we are here to collaborate and not to compete. So we hope that you will continue to view us because, as I said, this is free live webinar. And on a more joyful note, I'd like to also mention that I've seen some of the works of the educators, and I've seen the bright colors. It is all full of life and realistic, both in the story visualizer and the Lego Education digital designer. In some of them even have videos, I mean narration. And we will also request the assistance of Lego Education in Denmark so they can view and also help us with the judging process. And finally, I'd like to do a shout out for our friends from those who have our principals who have provided the virtual robotics toolkit. They are from Canada. We would like to say hello to Priyanka and to Team Shea. They're from Canada. So later on, you will have a demonstration, and you now have for yourselves the virtual robotics free trial to try with you even after the webinar. So with this, I'd like to say God bless everyone. Again, we're here to collaborate and to help all educators to be able to adapt to the new normal in education. Thank you and God bless.
Okay, maraming po salamat Ma'am Maylene, no. To inform also po na sa public, no, malaman po ng publiko na I started po the webinar noong April 4 for my personal ano lang po, no, para po makatulong po doon sa sinasabi po ng ating Pangulo about sa Bayanihan Heal Act, na kung saan ako po ay tumugon, no, para po makatulong din sa mga guruan na mag-stay lang po sila sa kanilang mga bahay. So yan lang po yung aking pong naging motibo. And because dumami na po yung mga participants po natin, naghanap na po ako ng partner, and good thing po, nandiyan po yung Pelta na tumulong po sa akin para po mas mapalawak po natin yung ating pong maibabahaging kaalaman para po sa ating mga kaguruan. So sa mga sumusuporta po sa Power, no, maraming po salamat kasi po ito po ay hinihandog po namin para po sa inyo, at huwag po kayong mag-alala, nandiyan po ang Pelta na nakaagapay po sa atin. Ganoon din po si Ma'am Jen ng STEM 5. Okay? So hindi na po
Sir Wax,
yes, ma'am.
Sir Wax, ako na last pala. And also, I'd like to mention na I also reached out. You know, ang partnership naman po ng Felta is also open to the Department of Education. And lahat naman po, amin pong sinusuporta. Pati rin po ang Department of Science and Technology also reached out. So, ang sinasabi ko lang po ay, ang Felta Multimedia po, kami po ay genuinely gustong tumulong sa bayan ng Pilipinas, lalo na po ngayon na tayo po ay kailangan sumulong agad at mag-re-enter agad sa ating mga schools. So yun po. So tulong-tulong po tayo sa DepEd, sa DOST, lahat po ng kaguro at pati po mga private schools at parents.
Okay, so maraming salamat po no sa mga sumusuporta po sa ating pong programa dito po sa ating webinar no. I know naman na ang mga gurun po ay talagang nakakuha naman po at nakatulong po tayo na madagdagan po ang kanilang kaalaman in preparation for the new normal. Okay, so hindi na po natin patatagalin ang ating pong program no. We are here with us also our resource speaker. No, i-introduce ko na po ang ating resource speaker for today. She is a Lego Education Academy trainer and a master robotics trainer from Felta Techbook Academy and the general manager of iCreate Cafe Manila. Ladies and gentlemen, our resource speaker for today, palakpan po natin si Ma'am Annalyn Abad. Good morning, Ma'am Annalyn.
Good morning, everyone. Powerful morning.
Yes, powerful morning. So I give you the floor, ma'am, to start with our webinar.
All right. Thank you, Sir Wax. I'm so excited to share our topic for this morning. All right. So, good morning, everyone. Powerful morning. Once again, thank you so much for having Felta Multimedia and I Create Cafe Manila. I'm so excited to share with you today our webinar on STEAM education using Lego Mindstorm's EV3 Robotics and later on Spike Prime. So, I'll be sharing my screen for my slide. Right, Sir Wax. Am I good now with my slide?
Wala pa, ma'am.
Okay, just for a
Share mo
moment.
po. Share screen.
All right.
Yun. Yes, ma'am. Ito na. Okay.
All right. So, powerful morning again to everyone. Welcome to our webinar on STEAM education using Lego Mindstorm's EV3 Robotics. I'm excited to share with you today. This course provides educators a practical ways to use robotics in the classroom. It's a solution that helps students develop critical thinking skills to expand their creativity and explore real-life STEAM teams through robotics. Again, I'm Miss Annalyn Aban. I'm from Pelta Multimedia Incorporated, and our company aims to modernize education. And in order for us to innovate education system here in the Philippines, our company is in partnership with Lego Education as the exclusive distributor here. For my qualification, I'm a Lego Education Academy trainer. I'm one of the Master Robotics of Pelta Multimedia Incorporated Pelta Techbook Academy. And I'm also the one handling our Lego Education Center, which is I Create Cafe Manila. This course provides educators the importance of learning through play and its approaches.
Ma'am, can you full screen, ma'am, the PowerPoint?
Do I have the PowerPoint already, sir?
Opo, pero po putol po siya.
Okay. Okay, just for a moment. How about that one, sir?
Dala, ma'am, ha? Sige, ma'am. Share mo uli, ma'am. Putol pa rin, ma'am. Putol siya.
Okay.
Continue to talk lang, ma'am.
I'll stop sharing first. Okay, Sir Wax, can you please check?
Share mo uli, ma'am. Wala pa siya.
Okay, just for a moment.
Okay, so for the information of all, no, ang ating pong webinar for today is all about STEAM education using Lego EV3 Robotics and Lego Education Spike Prime Set with our resource speaker, Ms. Annalyn Aban from Pelta Techbook, and a Lego Education Academy trainer and master trainer. Okay, so
All right, sir.
yes, as she prepares for the PowerPoint, okay, ito na po siya. Okay, so that's it.
Okay, so are we good, Sir Wax?
Okay, okay na po yon. O nawala na naman. Tinanggal mo.
Okay, just for a moment.
Okay, wait lang po tayo ng konti sa ating pong mga viewers. Nagkaroon lang po ng technical difficulties for the PowerPoint. Yes, Miss Jen, may share ka ba? Yung mic mo.
Habang inintay natin si Ma'am Annalyn. So, yung ating konting trivia doon sa ating EV3 na yung gagamitin ni Miss Mylene. That's kaya EV3 kasi Evolution 3. So, meron tayo dating RCX, then meron tayong NXT, tapos ngayon EV3 na. So, anong difference nun? Dati, walang Bluetooth, walang for infrared lang. So, ayan, putol pa rin, Miss Miss.
Putol. Kanina okay na eh.
Oo. Ngayon, mas maganda na yung features niya, and then meron na rin siyang spike prime. So, mabilis ang mga pangyayari sa mundo ng robotics. Maraming mga bagong kits na naglalabasan. So, remember na hindi naman hindi tayo dapat mag-focus sa kung may kit ka o wala. Mas mag-focus ka dapat kung paano mo ituturo using the kits, no? Kala ng mga teacher kapag wala kang kit, hindi ka na pwedeng magturo. Hindi totoo yun. So, kailangan lagi tayong ready. Yan.
Yun.
Yan, ma-minimize mo yung sa gilid mo. I-hide mo na lang yung slide mo lang. Yawn! Okay, ready na.
So, ready na, ready. Ma'am Annalyn, yung microphone po ninyo. So wait uli po natin siya, no? Inaayos lang po niya yung kanya pong gagamiting PowerPoint. Ma'am Maylin, may dadagdag pa po ba kayo?
Basahin ko na lang for Annalyn while she's still preparing. So the objectives and expectations for today is to get started with a LEGO education approach to learning. Learn how to use LEGO Mindstorm's Education EV3 in the classroom. And nawala yung PowerPoint.
Nawala.
And then Miss Annalyn will also explain the rest. And she will continue with her presentation.
Okay na, Ma'am Annalyn? Nagba-brownout ata po sa kanila. Okay, so while waiting po, no, very interesting po ang magiging topic natin for today. And of course, sa lahat po ng naging participants po ng ating webinar, mula po nung first series po natin na Getting Educators Ready for Full STEAM Ahead. And then yung pangalawa, yung Integrating Concepts with Language and Arts through LEGO Education. And then yung pangatlo, yung nakaraang Sabado, which is the active learning for education. So ngayon naman po, i-discuss naman po natin yung Lego, no? Yung gamit po ng EV3 Robotics. STEAM education using Lego EV3 Robotics, Lego Education Spike Prime Set. Okay, ready ka na po ba, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yung slide? Okay,
Okay,
there
so
you
the
go.
floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm very sorry for the technical issue. As I mentioned, we'll be running through already with this objective and expectation. So last Saturday, we'll show you the different early learning solutions that we have in Lego Education. I also did the introduction for Lego Education We Do 2.0 that we use for introductory robotics. Now, the focus of this course will be on learning on how to use EB3 Classroom in the best possible way. So, we'll get started with the Lego education approach to learning. And then right after that, we will learn how to use Lego Mindstorms Education EB3 Classroom. Then, we will do preparing of STEM and build the student confidence using the EB3 Classroom solution. And then we will develop ideas for running and facilitating relevant hands-on lesson. Then we will discuss as well classroom management tips. And then, of course, we will do a hands-on activity. How? We will be introducing the virtual robotics toolkit. And then right after that, we will have a lots of fun. Right, there you go. Then what would be our agenda for today? Lego education approach to learning, introduction to Lego Mindstorms EV3 education. We'll do hands-on by means of using the EV3 software and the getting started activity. Then what should the student learn from this solution? We will do hands-on lesson through the use of virtual robotics toolkit. And then I'm going to discuss the 5E model of Lego education. Then how can students learn from this solution for STEM? Then a little classroom management. Then we'll do a virtual robotics toolkit for our hands-on activity. So for those who attended the webinar last Saturday, for sure you already have the idea of the Lego education approach to learning. But I still need to run through, and I'm going to make it short for the benefit of the first comers or for the newbie with this webinar. This is we're going to start by talking a brief look at the Lego education approach to learning. For your information, this is the basis of every Lego education does. And then during this introduction and later on, there will be a several hands-on activities using the virtual robotics toolkit. Okay, we have here the series of learning through play from Lego Group. So, Lego education started since 1932. Please take note that ever since that the Danish carpenter, the owner, Ole Clear Christensen, started producing wooden toys in 1932, the purpose of Lego Group has always been about supporting children in learning through play. 3 years before the first Lego brick, as well as know it today, was produced in 1958, Ole's son, Godfred, said when he was working on a system and play, our idea has been to create a toy that prepares the child for life, appealing to its imagination and developing the creative urge and joy of creation that are driving force in every human being. The Lego bricks have always been used for learning. Please take note that in 1980, a dedicated educational development was founded in response to demands from teachers and child care practitioners. Lego Education now provides a continuum of learning solution from early through primary to secondary learning, all designed to inspire and develop the builders of tomorrow, enabling every student to succeed. Lego Education tries to achieve this through an active hands-on, minds-on approach to STEM learning, which defines science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. So as you can see, they started 1932 creating wooden toys. Update to upgraded to Lego bricks, and then the minifigure, then the early learning solution up to they come up with the technology use of robotics. Now, hands-on learning is a form of education in which children by learning by doing things. Now, what would be the effectiveness of hands-on learning? It has been well documented for many years by the theory of constructivism. It shows on the research that using your hands activates between 60 and 80% of your brain capacity, which is a fantastic starting point for learning. This is the type of learning process we're aiming for when using Lego education resources for learning. Now, as you remember, we did the six bricks activity last Saturday, and we're very proud of all the educators who joined the activity last Saturday. We come up with so many designs of docs. We able to get a thousands of docs rather. Now, the thing with this activity is it's all about the power of imagination. It's all about the brick as a tool for learning. This task has a low entry and a high ceiling. It's easy to get started, but there's no real limit to where you can take your model. This type of activity is excellent for creating a state of flow. So as we did the activity, all right. As we did the activity last time, there are different sets of skills that we encounter while we are doing the activity. So using this Lego bricks, these are the sets of skills that we able to experience. Now, being playful like you were building your dock by experimenting with things, trying things out by taking them apart and putting them together again and taking risks with new idea is the ultimate way of learning. While you didn't have time to really think during the given time, for I only give two minutes for you to do the activity, your brain was actually working like crazy. Which skills did you use in order to build your deck? The Research and Learning Department of Lego Foundation has looked at this activity and identified skills that could be relevant when building a deck. So, for that simple six activity, we actually exercise 24 different skills. Last Saturday, we also did the discussion of a holistic approach to learning. So, what are those? We have here the physical skills, we have cognitive skills, we have here the emotional skills, the creative skills, and then the social skills. For learning in general, the Lego Foundation has developed a model for a holistic approach. It places the child at the center and focuses on five areas of ability. So, as I mentioned, we have the physical, emotional, social, creative, and cognitive. Now, some areas might be a little more relevant for the children than others at certain stages in their development. But Lego Education believes that all of the areas are highly relevant and should be considered at every stage. Now, the question is why play? Why is play so important for Lego education? For Lego education, it is part of the Lego group. Lego education is automatically connected to play and it's part of our heritage. Now, what would be the definition of play? If you search for a definition of play on Google, this is what you get. It says that play is engaged in activity for enjoyment and recreation rather than a serious or practical purpose. Lego Education sees a pretty serious problem with this definition. They see play as one of the most important things in children's lives and as the way to learn. There is a saying that play is our brain favorite way of learning new things. So Lego Education want to support play as the driver for learning. Now, I have here the sets of characteristic of play from Lego Education. The LEGO Foundation has also researched the common characteristics of playful experiences and boiled them down to these five characteristics. So we have here joyful, meaningful, engaging, iterative, and socially interactive. In joyful, it's all about taking initiative, indulging curiosity based on the inner motivation. And then for meaningful, it takes place in a familiar environment, fact-based, and provides relevant context. And then next is actively engaging. It's all about working hands-on, learning by doing, learning through experiences, and hard fun. Next is the iterative, experimenting and learning through imagination. And then it's all about comparing, predicting, testing, and reflecting. Then the last one would be socially interactive. On this part, it's all about collaborating. It's all about co-constructing. It's all about the knowledge and inspirational encourages reflection, challenges, and understanding. The list is not exhaustive, but there are five characteristics we see most often when looking at a play. Not all of these characteristics have to be present in order for an experience to be considered playful, but many of them open are not every playful experience has to be socially interactive, but they are open are. For example, with play at the core of the experience, Lego Education sees so many great enables for learning. That's why um, it is the perfect starting point for learning. Like, for example, in Joyful, when you do something because you're internally motivated, you do it because you want to, and because doing it brings you joy, not because you feel an obligation or duty. When children enjoy what they're doing and are internally motivated, they naturally seek information and take pride in challenges and remember things for longer. Joy means being motivated to take initiative, being open to new experiences for exploring gaps in knowledge and understanding, and feeling a spark of curiosity. Now, for meaningful, for example, if the situation they are in doesn't make sense or it's not meaningful, children will quickly lose their interest. Playful situation often take place with a meaningful context. How? Children learn through experiences that are relevant and meaningful by exploring things in the environments that are familiar to them. They process and sort information and experiences that are relevant to their own lives. And please remember, these experiences by turning familiar context into symbols, categories, and patterns. This shapes children's mental models and allow them to challenge themselves at their own level and to absorb new experiences. Next is engaging. For example, when children learn how to tie their shoelaces, they can't learn it from a book. They have to actually do it in order for them to learn. After a while, their hands will remember the sequence of it. How? When children are active, they are not only sitting. They are not just watching and listening, but using their body and mind together to remember things better and more deeply. Active hands-on engagement stimulates multiple channels in the brain and makes children active creators of meaning instead of passive recipients of information who experience in only one way. Next is iterative. For example, when children want to learn how to ride a bike, they probably won't succeed right away. They have to try again and again, then modifying their movements to understand balance. Therefore, they can actually ride a bike. How? Imagination allows children to come up with new ideas and things which do not yet exist. Children learn most effectively when they experiment with ideas and produce something that is new and iterate by comparing new information to their previous understanding. Using their imagination and iteration enable children to think back and forth in time in order for them to plan, to predict, to do testing, and reflect on their outcomes. Now, for socially interactive. For example, play often happens in a social context. It's rarely something that goes on when children are isolated and without peers. Now, if children co-construct their knowledge in dialogue with other people, the brain learns effectively through social interaction, jointly creating something and sharing joy. As part of social interaction, other people's contribution inspires us to create opportunities for reflection and challenge our own understanding with it. So those are the 5 characteristics of play based on the research of Lego education. All right, next to this is bringing best in class STEM, but we will be adding arts and robotics tools to the classroom with Lego Mindstorms Education EV3. Lego Education EV3 was developed based on the comprehensive research and the Lego education approach to learning. This is an innovative and engaging part of Lego Learning Continuum for building students' confidence and teaching STEM skills in secondary school. It's often used with block-based, graphical programming language, and guided lessons to bring best-in-class STEM and robotic tools to middle school students. In high school, it's often used when professional text-based programming languages like Python and combine open-ended projects dealing with real-world challenges to prepare students for college and a career. Next to this, Sir Wax, excuse me, can we share the introduction of Lego Mindstorms EV3 ABP video?
Okay.
Thank
Lego,
you.
yung what's new.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll share my screen.
The next step in the evolution of educational robotics is here. The all-new LEGO Mindstorms Education EV3. The new EV3 technology and curriculum are the result of feedback from more than 800 educators worldwide. New features include a more diverse mix of advanced sensors and expanded on-brick programming. Add in increased data logging capabilities, customizable curriculum, and digital student workbooks, and you have an advanced approach toward learning through robotics. The improved EV3 core set is optimized for the classroom. It includes an education-focused selection of new and updated sensors, such as the gyro sensor and a new medium servo motor. The revamped modular design of the EV3 hardware means a more intuitive, faster building experience, allowing students to successfully build and program the basic model, all in a 45-minute class period. And with new LEGO Technic elements, such as the ball wheel and rubber tank tread, student creativity can take off with more building options than ever before. The intelligent brick also allows for more teaching possibilities than previously available. Expanded on-brick programming, more memory, 4 input and output ports, faster program execution, and data logging rates up to 1,000 samples per second. It all comes together to give teachers more lesson planning options than ever. And connectivity has never been easier with USB, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi options. The EV3 solution also includes intuitive graphical programming software developed by National Instruments. It's the same software used by professional scientists and engineers worldwide. It also boasts updated data logging features like graph programming and calculation tools that make it a powerful scientific inquiry instrument. The new versatile EV3 software is designed for easy implementation in classroom management. A lower threshold means it's simpler and faster for first-time users to get started. And a higher ceiling means almost limitless learning possibilities for even the most advanced users. The EV3 software also includes 48 multimedia tutorials demonstrating how to program, data log, and get the most out of the robot. And an all-new lobby consolidates digital curriculum, programming, data logging, and projects into one central location. A digital content editor enables teachers to customize existing curriculums or create new ones altogether. And digital workbooks enable students to capture their work while teachers easily track and assess their progress. The new EV3 solution also includes more than 30 hours of STEM-centered curriculum that addresses Common Core and next-generation science standards. Additional themed curriculum packs around space and middle school science are coming soon. For more information on EV3, go to legoeducation.com.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Wax. So that is the latest generations of Lego education solution. So as teacher Jenny Lou mentioned a while ago, there is a series of generations. So way back before we started with RCX, that is the first generation, and then to be followed by Lego Mindstorms NXT, that is the second generation, and then the sets of students nowadays here in the Philippines are very lucky for we are already using the latest generations of Mindstorms EV3. So EV3 stands for Evolution 3 since this robot is the third generation from the series of Mindstorms. All right, so as you can see from my screen, I have here the sets of the EV3 core set. So the box consists of Lego Education electronic solutions. And then we have here the Lego pieces for the hardware design. And then on the other side, as you can see, we are using here the EB3 Lab programming. As I mentioned a while ago, there are different types of programming language that we can use with this EB3 sets of robotics. We are adjusting depending on the level of our student. Since we can use the EB3 core set as early as grade 4, we are using the simple programming platform for them. And then right after that, we can also use this for secondary, and secondary can actually use Python platform, and it can also be used for Robot C. If you are referring the the platform wherein they can exercise the text type base of coding. Now, as what you saw on the ABP video that we share with you, we are using this robotics set to introduce STEM in our classroom. Now, let's me discuss first the electronic components that we will encounter with the set. So as you can see, we have here the brain of the robot. We have here the motors in order for us to make it move. And then the good thing about it, it also comes with different sensor in order for us to create more programmable commands. Now to begin with the electronic components, we have here our EB3 brick. This EB3 brick serves as the brain of our robot. As teacher Jenny Liu mentioned a while ago, yung first sets of generation natin sa robot, nag-start po siya for us to connect using infrared. Na dapat yung gadget mo ay close together in order for you to transfer information. Then nag-upgrade siya with Mindstorms NXT using Bluetooth connection. And then the good thing about with this EB3 brick, our latest set is we can do it in so many ways. First is we can transfer files via Bluetooth, and then another feature is ready na rin po siya for Wi-Fi dongle. Alright? So this is the brain. As you can see, the good thing about it, it comes with controller. So we have here buttons in order for us to control and navigate files. Because we're gonna do coding in our computer, then right afterwards, we need to transfer those files doon po sa brain ng robot in order for us to run it. Okay? So for your reference, as you can see, we have here we have here wordings for what would be the functions of certain buttons. For example, number one button, the elevated button, refers to back. This button is used to reverse action, to stop a running program, and to shut down the EV3. Then for the center button, when you press the center button, it will select and accept options, or it can be used for running a program as well. Then for number three buttons, we use that to navigate files that we transfer in our brick. So left, right, up, down, and these four buttons are used to navigate through the various menus inside the brick. Then right after that, it also comes with input ports and output ports. So if you are asking na, is it safe for the elementary student? Yes po, it is. For we will not be using electronic system wherein kailangan nila maghinang or whatsoever. With this, we are using a flat cable wire in order for us to connect the electronic component doon po sa brain ng ating robot. So as you can see, we have here input ports for sensors, and we have here output ports for motors. Ang kagandahan po with the brain of the robot, naka-auto ID na po siya. Letters are strictly for motors, and then sensors are strictly for sensors. So, for your reference, we use letters for motors in order for us to make it move. And then we use sensors in order for us to create more programmable commands. Now, the PC USB port is also used to connect the PC so you can download the program into EV3 controller. Now, if there are questions running in your mind na how we can do a hands-on workshop with this type of robotics, we don't have sets in our hands. You don't need to worry for that, teachers. As I mentioned, we need to be resourceful every time, and we need to be very creative in order for us to run a certain topic and classes. A solution to this is we're going to do virtual workshop later. All right? So those are the ports that we need to consider in order for us to understand the system of this platform. All right, next to the brain of the robot are the motors. Now, motors are very important for these are the one responsible to make our robot move. So as you can see, we have here two types of motors. So on the upper side, that is the large motor. As you can see with our large motor, it comes with a built-in rotation that makes our robot move automatically when it is connected to the brain. Then they redesigned to allow easy construction. The large motor is a strong and powerful motor. Then on the lower part, we have here the medium motor. It is a less powerful motor but runs at a higher revolution rate. Now, what would be the difference of the two? Usually po, we use the large motor for the basic movement like moving forward and moving backward and turn. Now, what would be the function and use of the medium motor? We usually use the medium motor for the extra movements of our robot. Usually po in Lego education challenges, like for WRO and FLL, there are elements that we need to get, we need to push, and then we need to grab. So usually we use medium motor for that execution. But if you ask me, can we also use the medium motor for the simple execution of movement? Yes. That's the good thing about with Lego Education Solution. We can explore and we can create our own design depending on the given problem. We can create solution depending on the materials that we have. Okay, then next to that, the special thing about with this set, it also comes with different sensors in order for us to create more programmable commands. So as you can see on my screen, I have here the EV3 ultrasonic sensor. This is a very powerful sensor. It can detect distance, accurate to 1 centimeter or zero point 0.3 inches. It can listen for other ultrasonic sensors as well. As you can see on its either part in front of the sensor, it also comes with the the red circle thing that serves as the speaker. And then improved designs for easier build solution. Eyes lights up to identify which mode the sensor is operating in. And then, as I mentioned a while ago, all the electronic sets that we have is auto ID already. Then another picture is we have here the EV3 color sensor. I'm discussing these electronic components for you to get the reference before you do your hands-on activity with our virtual robots. Because what you can see with the virtual environment is same on the robots that we have with EV3. So this EV3 color sensor is one of my favorite sensor. Please take note that this color sensor can detect 8 different colors. It can also detect ambient light from dark to sunlight. It can detect reflected light. And then it built-in canceling of backlight makes sensor more reliable. It also improved design for easier build solution. And it comes with auto ID as well. In Lego education challenges, as we show you the ABP video of what we have with Philippine Robotics Olympiad, for you to travel from beginning to certain station, usually you need to use basic movements by means of using our motor. But then there are challenges that requires that you need to do line tracing. And in order for you to do line tracing, you need to use a color sensor. Teachers, it's not just simple as we will attach it to our robot. Using and executing these types of sensor will exercise our mathematical skills. How? In order for you to create a basic line tracing, you need to get certain value of the lighter side of the game mat, the darker side of the game mat, and then you need to add it into two and then divide in order for you to get the formula. So the good thing about of using this robotics platform in enhancing their STEM skills, this is very engaging. It seems that they are playing. It seems that they are into something. But then it will also exercise our skills in mathematics, our skills in science. For there are several challenges. It will also enhance our technology skills for because we are do coding. In order for us to run and test, we need to create a very good code. Okay, and then as I mentioned, it will technically exercise their engineering skills as well. For they are trying to there are certain times that we also ask the student to come up with their own design according to the given challenge. And usually we do that in Philippine Robotics Olympiad under creative category. And then mathematics, as I explained a while ago, you need to get certain value, you need to use certain formula in order for you to run your robot perfectly. Then moving forward, it also comes with gyro sensor. This gyro sensor is for the angle mode. It also comes with sensor mode, angle and gyro sensor modes. Can reset accumulated angle value. It will also improve design for easier build solution, and it also comes with auto ID. Now, for your questions again, why I am discussing these electronic components for teachers, you will encounter all these electronic components with our virtual hands-on afterwards. And then after the okay after the electronic component, it also comes with Lego Technique building system. As I told you, we use this Lego Technique building system in order for us to create certain design. Now, it comes with structural elements. It also comes with connector elements. It also comes with movements elements. It also comes with decorative elements. The Lego Mindstorms Education EB3 platform uses the Lego Technique building system. Let's take a look of the Lego elements, especially those in the upper compartment of our storage box that I'm going to show later. The core set has a variety of Lego Technique elements that can be used to build robots, machine that can be used for setup, for experiments, and etc. The elements are sorted into different categories. Like we have the structural elements, connector elements, decorative elements, and movement elements. Now, as your students use the brick, you may want to discuss proper vocabulary and the functions of each part in the set. Remember that some part can have many functions and be used in many ways. Generally, structural elements hold the model together, so it makes our robot more stronger and stable. We also have connector elements that link elements together. We have movement element that used to enable movements, and we have decorative elements that's used to create details or add decoration to the model. Now, for your reference, we ask you to download the Lego Education EB3 software. Now, we will have a software tour afterwards, and then I'm going to show you the different locations that you can use for your reference for you to review what I am discussing right now. Right? Let's have our software too. Okay, just for a moment. So upon download, there are certain parts that they will ask you of what kind of software are you need to get. So we have the student version and we have the teacher version. So what you need to get is the teacher education edition version. Right, Sir Wax, do I have already the Mindstorms software on my screen?
Yeah,
All right.
meron.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so this is a very friendly software. Even you don't have knowledge or even you don't have prior knowledge with robotics, you can actually enjoy the platform by simply doing the software tour. All right, so as you can see on my screen, I have here the I I have here the EB3 courses. And
Ma'am,
then, yes,
excuse.
sir.
Naka-PowerPoint ka ma'am eh, yung ano,
Okay.
mismong software. Share screen mo po.
Okay, just for a moment. All right, this software tour will lead you to the access of what are the things that I am discussing a while ago. Okay, the good thing about with the software, it also comes with the unit curriculum that we can use as reference for our classroom setup. So with the software itself, we have their tutorial videos for you to come up on how you will start with it. And then it also comes with curriculum. We have three different units that we can enjoy. All right, Sir Wax.
Ma'am, asan na
How
yung ano,
about now?
share screen?
Okay,
Share screen
there
mo.
you go. Okay, are we now good? All right, there you go. Okay, so for our software tour, okay, this will be your guidance on how you will use the materials inside your classroom, and this will also your reference on how you will use the materials for yourself. Okay, so as you can see, we have here the lobby of the EB3 software. Now, welcome to the EB3 lab. Now, we will now guide you through a few steps that will prepare your EB3 course set for the activities that are to come. And if you are starting with a new set, these steps can take up to 45 minutes. Okay? So, this is the lobby. Then, as you open, okay, it's still loading. The complete reference if this is your first time to use the corset or the materials. As you can see on my screen, I have here the working space. And then on my right upper side, I have here the preparation on how you gonna use the materials. So for the preparation, I have here 9 steps. Let's prepare, apply the stickers. We have here sort the set. We have here instruction on how to insert the battery, we have here instruction to power your EV3 brick. We have here instruction to label your box and its part under classroom management. And then we have here on how you can explore your brick, like how you can rename your EB3 brick. And then if you need help and assistance, okay, you can actually explore the www.legoeducation.com. Now, the good thing about with this preparation, it also comes with a tutorial video on how you will use it. For example, okay, let's go back to preparation 3. Okay. So how to insert the battery, for example. It's okay, teacher, if the tutorial video doesn't come with a sounds, for you already have your software and you can review that afterwards. Oh, that's it. That's the good thing about with Lego Education software and curriculum. It always comes with a tutorial video on how you're gonna do it. Now let's go back to the lobby. So as you can see, we have menus on the side. So starting from here, we have the preparation. You can also try it, use, and what would be the next step. Now, to start here, okay, this will be your first, okay, instruction on how you should do it. We are excited to help you to get started with using Lego Mindstorms Education EV3. Let us guide you through a couple of steps that will enable you to start using in your classroom. Then afterwards, we have here new projects that will lead you to the working environment of the coding. And then another special features of this software, it also comes with robot educator tutorials. So as you can see, we have here basic hardware wherein we can test the brick sounds, we can have the brick status light function, we have the brick display function, brick buttons, large motor function, medium motor, touch sensor, gyro sensor, color sensor, color sensor light, and ultrasonic sensor. So as you can see, all of this comes with a tutorial video on how you should do that certain activity. So let's try out the video. So that would be the function of the ultrasonic. Then as you open, it also comes with instruction. Right? There you go. Then let's go back again to the lobby. So that's the basic hardware. That's for the electronic parts. Then we have here the basic driving base for basic movement. So we have here straight move. We have tank move, stop at object, curve move, stop at line, stop at angle, configuring blocks, and brick programming. So we also have here 9 topics. For example, with the street move lesson, it comes with a tutorial video. Okay, and then as you open, it also comes with instruction. Then let's say that they're good already with the basic movement. We can move forward with basic driving base. Okay, multitasking, loop, switch, multiple switch, data wires, random, sensor blocks, text, and etc. It also comes with 18 different tutorials. And then data lagging, this is actually used for science experimentation. And then it also comes with tools. Okay? Then, if your worries are, if we are beginner, how can we do the design? You don't need to worry, for it also comes with building instruction. So for building ideas, we have here a sample robot for driving base, for medium motor. Please take note and look at with this driving base. We're gonna use that for our virtual hands-on afterwards. And then how to add the sensor, how to add the color sensor, how to add etc. and etc. So all the resources are there. Now, if you have the core set model, here are the sample robots that you can come up with. And then, let's say the gyro boy, let's have the color sorter. I'm sorry if it doesn't come with a sounds. As I mentioned a while ago, this color sensor can see up to 8 different colors. Now let's me run it. So for the gears movement, we are using motors. As you can see, the color sensor is reading our brick randomly. And then right after that, the task of this robot is to sort the bricks according to color. In your science project, if you are trying to create a project solution on how we can sort our trashes in the classroom, we can actually use this as reference or the sign that we can actually did. Okay, then let's go back to the lobby. So if you have the corset model, these are the types of robot that you can create. Then if you have the expansion set, you can actually create more complicated robot design. Then the thing right after that we have here the tutorials. The good thing about with this software, it also comes with curriculum. So we have here design engineering unit. We have here space challenge. Actually, this is for first Lego League competition. And then we also have science curriculum for science. So let me share you one of the units that we have. For robot in actions, okay, for robot in action, at least we have here the sample tutorial video. Sorry if there's no sounds. You can actually review that after the session, or we ask everybody to download your own software. So that would be robots in action. It comes with a complete tutorial, then how to make it move, how to make it smarter. We have your instruction, how to make a system, how we can build up the ideas. We have here full instruction. What would be the key concept? And then the best part of this curriculum, it always comes with teacher's guide for your reference. So it comes with design engineering instruction. We have here the Lego element survey for the pieces of the platform. And then we have here design engineering curriculum grids for teachers. That's why teacher, you need to secure upon downloading the software. They ask you, right? Student version or teacher version. So in order for you to get it, you need to get the teacher app version. Then we have your space challenge. This challenge is actually a preparation for first Lego League competition. Then we have for science. What are the given topic that we can enjoy? Energy, force and motion, light, heat and temperature, additional information, review question for the students. All of those are printable as well. It also comes with review questions for teachers. Then we can also print building instruction for the teachers and another teacher's guide. So the good thing about with the software, this is very friendly for all the user because it comes with a complete resources for everybody. All right. So going back to the lobby, we're done with the curriculum unit. Now, how to do coding? As you can see on the left side of my screen, on the upper left side, we have here the add symbol. Says add project. Simply click that, and then it will lead you to the working space wherein we gonna do programming. The white thingy on the screen is the working space wherein we will do coding. Take note, teachers, that you will do coding later with your virtual setup. Now, I mentioned a while ago that it comes with a different platform for coding, but what we are using is drag and drop blocks. So it's very easy. On my lower part of the screen, you will see here different colors. Like we have here green, that refers to action. We have here flow control in order for us to control the flow of the created program. We have here sets of blocks for sensors. We have here red for data operations. And then we have here for advanced blocks. And we have my blocks in order for us to folder those long created codes. Now, since we will be doing a very basic task for our hands-on, I'm going to show you the functions of movements. All right? So let's refer to the action block. Now, how to make it move? Of course, we need to drag a move steering block. So please refer to the block. It comes with two large motor. Okay, these two large motor are usually used for basic movements like forward and backward. Now, under, we have here icons in order for us to control it. So the first icon is for the mode of operations of our motor. It can be off, totally it will not move, on for infinite movement. It will run until the battery gets low bat. And then it can be set on for seconds as well. It can be set on for degrees as well. And it can be on for rotation. So in my case, I'm going to pick on for seconds. And then next to that is the icon that refers to the directions of my robot. Please take note, I have here 0. Okay? Now, positive numbers refers to forward. And then negative numbers refers for backward. As you can see, my arrow is going straight. Then, how to make it move backward? Please refer to the next icon wherein my motor power is positive 50. Now, I will change it to negative 50 and automatically the direction of the robot will go backward. But then our robot need to go forward. So I'll pick on per seconds and then 1 seconds. That would be fine. Now, for the young at heart teachers, you don't need to worry if you cannot follow. After these sessions, we will be sharing a tutorial video on how to do basic programming. So we will be sharing that video to Power, to I Create Cafe Facebook page, and to STEMtified by Miss Jen. Right? And then how to run it? Okay, how to run it? We're gonna run it afterwards. So that is the Lego Mindstorms EV3 education, and that's how we do coding. It's very simple. Now let's go back to the original slide. Teacher Wax, do I have the original slide already?
Share mo po ulit.
Okay, just for a moment. Okay, just for a moment. Now, I will be discussing the unit curriculum that we can enjoy with EB3. Okay, just for a moment. So next slide will be oh, okay, just for a moment. So after the software tour, I'll be discussing the unit one. Okay, actually, we discussed that already during the software tour. So right after that, now that we're done with the getting started step, it's time to look at the main content. So EB3 Lab provides a range of units for students in grade 6 to 8 actually. Each unit has a dedicated team and a distinct learning promise. And each unit consists of 6 to 8 increasingly challenging lessons, including one bigger project at the end. And most lesson can be completed with 45 or 90 minutes but can be extended. So it's always up to the design lesson plan of the teachers. Now, next to this, I will be sharing you one of the ABP video under Factory Robot. Teacher Wax, can we play it now?
Yes, wait up. Sure,
Thank you, sir.
back to
Let's have a look here. Here we have the raw material for the bricks, the white plastic pearls. What happens in here is the raw material comes in through the pipe system you see up under the ceiling there. There's actually one pipe for each molding machine. Then they mix in the color, and then this here is where it gets heated up, and that's approximately 230 degrees Celsius. And then when it's ready, it's injected. And then you see that there's a robot that comes down and picks up the butter there. See it? Yeah, there you go. And then it throws it in here. Immediately, it gets ground into tiny pieces. And then it goes back and mixed again with the raw material. So there is no waste in that process. The bricks themselves, you can see when the mold opens up, they're shut out. They fall onto a small conveyor belt underneath the machine here, and they end up in the box at the end of the machine. So let's have a look at the bricks that are coming out. Nice, shiny, beautiful bricks coming out here. When the bricks come out, they're approximately 70 degrees Celsius warm, and then they cool here on the cooling band and they drop into the box. When the box is full, this light here will go on, and a signal is sent to one of the robots to come and pick up the box.
So is always certain amounts of pieces in each box?
So, not a certain amount, but a certain amount of kilos in each box. Yes. When the robots drive around, they navigate by magnets in the floor. I always wanted to get a ride on one of those, but nah, we're not allowed to. Would be fun though. Our goal is to have all our material replaced by sustainable material by the year 2030. This really is the last stop for the Lego bricks here in Finland. From here, the boxes are pulled from the shelves, and then they go into the back of the trucks that drives them down to Czech Republic or Hungary to be packed to final Lego centers. These here are standard 2x4 Lego elements. These here are probably around 3 months old. These here are more than 50 years old. Everything in the Lego system fits together. And that gives you unlimited possibility of playing. Look at this. Fits perfectly together, even though these were molded 50 years ago and these were molded 3 months ago. So that's the real magic.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Wax. So that's the robot trainer. It's a unit that great way to engage our students as they learn the basic of STEM and robotics. It's built around a team of autonomous wheeled robot used for automating tasks in different environment, like this factory that we played in the video. So as you can see, that is the factory that we visit in Denmark. As what you will observe, there are no people anymore running the production. So we only have those people who control the robot system. So the one running around, it's industrial robots that facilitate the work inside the factory. Okay. Now, how do we prepare the student to thrive? So as you can see, 65% of the student will work in jobs that don't exist today. And then 80% of future jobs will be require science, technology, and math skills. Then 71% of all new jobs in STEM are computing. All right. Then what skills do students need to acquire? We have here the top 10 skills for today and the trending skills for 2022. Now we have here sets of hard facts and soft skills. So for hard facts, we have here science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. So that's it. We cannot change it anymore. So that is the data and the basis of what we are having with hard facts. But for soft skills, we are talking about creativity in innovation, then critical thinking and problem solving, then communication and collaboration. Now, last Saturday, I discussed the 4C approach of Lego education. Now, I'm going to show you the updated approach that we are using. Okay. So, we changed it into engage, to explore, explain, and elaborate. Actually, that is interrelated with the 4C approach, but then we just added the evaluate. Okay. Then the open-ended learning, it's all about hands-on learning. We actually tapped this last Saturday already. So this is one of the good approach that we can actually use for hands-on learning, an open-ended learning approach. Now, as you can see the picture, this is the typical picture of a regular classroom. Okay, so what does this mean? Okay, this is the normal setup. Usually po, the student, they tend to sit at the back. Okay? And then, yung mga matatalino nating bata, the one that interested usually sit in front line. Right? So, that is the normal setup in our classroom. So this picture probably shows what many people still have in mind when they think about school. A group of young people who look more or less the same. And we all know that they're individuals with their own strengths and weaknesses. But at the very least, they all have to pass the same exam at the end of the year. Now, what about those in the back? Are they bored and lazy ones who aren't paying attention? Why do you think this could be the case? Maybe the girl in the third row isn't very good at math, but she's very good at dealing with conflicts within a group. Okay. Now, this scenario wasn't very different in previous decades or even centuries, but because of television, the internet, and modern methods of communication, today children in most part of the world are dealing with knowledge and skills in ways that are very different from when their parents were in school. Now, I have here my second photo of the students of the 21st century learners. Perhaps this picture gives a better view of what students are really like or how we should see them. Please take note that all students are individuals who have unique talents, interests, and dreams, skills, and thoughts. They can all contribute something special, and our job as teacher is simply to help each student and get as much out of their potential as possible. Now, I have here a sample of flow. So we have here in between challenge and skills. So excessive challenge, when we top excessive challenge, it may cause anxiety for our student. And then there are insufficient challenge may cause boredom to the student. So we need to see the different characteristic of our student in order for us to achieve the optimal challenge lead to optimal learning. Now, children learn best when they are actively engaged in constructing something that has personal meaning to them, be it a poem, a robot, a sandcastle, or a computer program. Now, for confidence in learning, please take note of this hands-on learning chart. 95% builds student confidence based on the teachers. The 93% helps children retain knowledge for the future, and then 89% help learn new things from the student. Now, the number one confidence builders. Student, parents, and teachers agree that the best way to build confidence in STEAM is working on hands-on projects with others. Though for classroom management, we can actually share this with the link. Then please see the Lego Education Learning Continuum. So last time we tapped the early learning solution, and then the primary solution, and at this moment, the secondary solution that is designed for STEM. Now, for virtual robotics toolkit, so this is the materials, or this is the tool that we will use for our hands-on activity. It is designed for use with the Lego Mindstorms EV3 platform. And the virtual robotics toolkit is a physics-enabled robotics simulator. And then the simulators allows users to drive their own virtual robot, but without the burden of ever needing space for testing or running out of physical bricks. And what would be the system requirement enable for you to run it? We have here minimal sets of requirement and ideal for beautiful simulation. We can also share the link for your reference as well. And then as you open your virtual robotics toolkit, you will see the default interface. So there are three environment, the simulation environment on your left side of the screen, and then the learning environment under Microsoft sign-in space, wherein you can have access for learning resources. And then on the lower part, the EV3 programming environment, wherein you're gonna do coding. Then these are the important icons that you need to understand. On the first set, the file management and simulator controls, it's all about the simulation of projects. This is how we're gonna start the simulation and stop the simulation as well. Then on the second part, we have here the virtual tools. The number one icon is to manage robot attachment. And then see the scoreboard as well. That's for the organizer in EV3 Virtual Brick. And then for number three, it's all about maximizing windows. It's maximize the EV3 programming environment. That's the EV3. We can also maximize the learning environment for the BRT and maximize the virtual robotics toolkit simulation window. And then for other opinions, we have here for the teams or the setup of our virtual robotics toolkit. Now, for the demonstration on how we will use the virtual robotics toolkit, let me share with you the winners of first virtual robotics competition here in the Philippines. Okay, my kids from I Create Cafe Manila. But please take note, teachers, pinayagan po sila ng kanilang mga magulang to share their knowledge and skills about virtual robotics toolkit. All right, at these moments, Sir Wax, the kids po will be joining the broadcast in order for them to see, uh, to share their skills in virtual robotics.
There you go. Morning, children.
Morning po. Hi and good morning. We are the top three winners of the first Virtual Robotics Challenge. My name is Sarah Benedict V. Garcia and I am 12 years old from Aurora A. Quezon Elementary School. WRO 2020 is all about Climate Squad. You will act as the climate squad that will develop robots that will allow us to adapt and help us overcome the increasingly frequent climatic hazard. On my screen is the default working space of the Virtual Robotics Toolkit. On its upper corner is the simulation space for VRT, while on its lower corner is the working space for EV3 where we do programming. This is the game mat we use for Elementary 2020 Challenge. These are the code that we will use in order for us to do the complete execution of the task made by Owen Gocheco.
Okay. Ma'am Annalyn,
Yes, sir.
ano na?
Owen, are we good?
Yes.
Okay, Owen, please proceed.
Hello,
So at
I am Owen Gocheco, 11 years old, from Quezon City Christian Academy, and a member of I Create Cafe Manila since 2018. I've been joining different robotics competitions like Philippine Robotics Olympiad, First Lego League Philippines, and World Robot Olympiad Thailand last 2018. I am going to show you my program for my WRO 2020 virtual challenge going to the tree, blue, red, and home. So right now the robot is approaching it to its first task. It moved the tree without touching any black lines. Now the robot is going to the second task. It collected the blue water tank and now will be placed on its designated position. Third, the robot will now get the medical kit and will be placed on its designated area. Now it is approaching to its designated place. Lastly, the robot will now return to the home, which is the finish area. This is my virtual output I used for the first Philippine Virtual Robotics Challenge.
Hi, my name is Eliana Beato and I'm 12 years old. I study at Abeka Academy. When it was 10 months ago, I started with ICC. It was fun experience. It was a fun experience and I have learned a lot from the actual coding of my EV3. Until lockdown, I thought I will no longer be able to practice my robotic skills. Then I create Cafe invited me to continue practicing using VRT. At first, it was semi-hard because of the changes from the actual robot to a virtual one and given that I was a beginner on this program. But eventually, with the help of my coaches, I was able to enjoy the experience. With continued practice, it is now easier to build robots and building feels like the same thing from the actual one. Thank you for the virtual version of robotics. We are still able to pursue and continue learning and joining robotics competition like the first virtual robotics challenge.
Okay, so Miss Annalyn.
All right. So thank you so much kids for joining us today. Salamat din po sa kanilang mga magulang na pinayagan silang mag-join for this webinar to share their knowledge about virtual robotics toolkits. So as you can see, teachers, we will be practicing all the lessons that we gained from the discussion using our virtual robotics toolkit. Now, for your reference, we'll be sharing a tutorial video on how you gonna program your robot and how you gonna use the virtual robotics toolkit for your final output for this webinar. Now, we also have another sets of Lego education that we can use for grade 6 to grade 8, and we call that the Spike Prime. Now, Teacher Wax, can we please share the video ABP for Spike Prime? All right, Sir Wax, can we have now the Spike Prime video for them to see as well the other tools that they can use for STEM?
Ma'am Annalyn?
All right, there you go. So that is the Spike Prime. That is our newest solution for STEM that is designed for grade 6 up to grade 8. Now, as you can see on the ABP video, it comes with different new elements that we can enjoy. We can actually use the materials for World Robot Olympiad and First Lego League competition as well. Now, for your reference, as I mentioned a while ago, we will be sharing some videos and tutorials in order for you to do your final output for our virtual robotics toolkit. Thank you so much, and we hope that you learned something from I Create Cafe Manila.
Ma'am Jen? Hello, Ma'am Jen.
Ayun, sorry. Naghahang ako eh. Okay. So, dundun na tayo sa wax. Share mo yun dapat yung screen ko.
Saan yung screen mo?
Ayan.
Wala pa. Yun. Ayan.
Ayun. Thank you, Ma'am Annalyn. Ito po yung aming sa mga nagtatanong kanina yung question nila, no? Ano daw po yung operating system requirement? Yung system requirement niyo po sa EV3, kailangan po Windows 7 pataas. Excluding po yung WinRT. Kailangan po yung hardware nyo is at least 2 gig yung inyong RAM, and then 2 gig yung available space. Siguro nga dahil sa dami ng ating, tama yung lahat ng procedure nyo before, pero parang niluluwa na siya ng inyong laptop yung software kasi yung memory nyo hindi na kaya. Ang advice ko po doon is you have to refrain from saving your files, especially yung mga installer files nyo sa inyong desktop. Kasi malakas po siyang kumain ng memory. So, ilipat po natin. I know it's necessity to get quick access, pero nakakabagal po siya. Okay. Sa VRT naman, ang system requirement natin ay at least i3 pataas, and then AMD processors A8810. 4 gig ng RAM. Mas maganda, dapat po ay 64-bit. Alam ko marami po sa atin ang naka 32-bit. So, yun. Okay, so dun po tayo sa reminders that all of your outputs for compliance ay due po ngayon. Pero may mga nagsusat po na kung pwede daw extend. Kaya po kami nagtatagal kasi iniintay po namin mag-release ng certificate. Meron po kayong marireceive na certificates. Kaya lang po, nagtatagal kami kasi naliligo po yung inyong mga outputs. So, pag nag-check po kami dahil sobrang dami po na hindi po namin mahanap. So, again, ibabalik ko po yung post ng links para po sure na nakapag-upload po kayo doon. Mapupuno na actually yung aking Google Drive. Sa Series 2 po tayo ay nag-integrating concepts through language, arts, and technology using LDD at saka story visualizer. Meron po tayo na-receive na 239 na submissions doon. Yung iba po sinubmit nyo po sa Ghost. So, nahanap po namin yung ibang post. Yung iba kasi, iba-iba po yung kanilang mga nilalagay. Tapos yung iba naman, walang identity yung kanilang mga outputs. Kaya nahihirapan po kami maghanap. So, last week, meron tayong 1,328 na entries na chinechika na nakakaloka. Pero ngayon po, we had sobrang daming magagandang outputs na hindi na kinaya ng aking inbox at ng aking Google Drive. Bibigay po namin sa inyo yung top 15 ng LGD Open Design category, top 15 ng Story Visualizer, at saka po yung top 20 ng ating Ocean ocean cleaner. Okay? So, nahirapan kami mag-deliberate kasi napakahirap. Ang daming magandang outputs. Kagabi, alas 12 na nagde-deliberate pa kami nila Sir Wax at saka ng mga other judges. Ang daming story visualizer. Kaya lang, sabi ko nga nung first series, the first rule in entering a competition is read the rules. Ang ating pong rule ay kailangan po siya ay sustainable development. Dahil parang na-excite yung ating mga LM teacher at saka yung ating mga language teacher. Puro story ang na-receive ko na para ako nagbabasa ng kadaming pocketbook kasi ang daming stories doon. Nakakaaliw, ang ganda, super. Pero just because ang ating pong category ay sustainable development, konti lang po yung nag-qualify doon. And then minimum of 6 pages po dapat. Yung iba po ay konti lang po yung pages nila. Yung iba nga 1 page lang. And maximum of 12 pages. Yung iba napasarap naging 20 pages. Pero dahil sobrang ganda meron pong nakasama sa finalist. Pero hindi na lang po kaming team ang magja-judge dun sa final sa top 3. Diba mamay meron tayong trophies at mga prizes para sa June announcement. Diego Education will be helping us to judge. So, yung inyong mga entries makakarating sa, saan office, ma'am? Sa Denmark.
Makakarating sa Denmark.
Yes. Sabi nga namin, paano kaya na ipapublish? Kasi sobrang ganda, hindi pwedeng hindi mapublish. So, paghahanap kami ng way para mapublish yung inyong mga artworks. And doon sa mga iba pa na pwede pang gustong mapublish, pag-aaralan po namin yung content. Of course, we will get back to you. So, ito po yung mga qualifiers sa ating Lego Digital Designer Open Category. 15 po sila. So, ito po yung una. Ang design niya ay parang nire-reflect niya yung sarili niya, work from home. Ito si Sir Aljon De Leon from Zaragoza National High School, Nueva Ecija. Yan po yung isa.
Congratulations, Sir Aljon.
Virtual clap.
Dito ako natuwa sa kape. May pakape talaga. Dapat talaga may kape ka pag nagwe-webinar. Okay, ito naman po from Miss April May Magkulang. Okay? So, itong bahay niya. Bahay na ba to? Kailangan to dahil nagbabagyo ngayon. Medyo parang mahal ang materyales. Mataas ang tax niyan, ma'am. Kailangan bawasan. Okay. Ito naman kay Miss Edrisa Flores from Pulo ni Sara National High School sa Cavite. Si Ma'am April po ay wala po kasi siyang school name niya lang po ang ginamit niya pag hindi po tayo sumusunod sa ating file name. Mahirap po kayong hanapin. Si Ma'am Edris may pateris pa siya, pang mayaman ang kayo. Parang architecture na. Si Ma'am Elaine, super, hindi naman niya namimiss ang school niya kasi ginawa niya ng buong school niya ng Lego. Parang napakahirap, Ang dami niyang bricks na ginamit. Si Ma'am Emily Marcelo sa Bulacan. So, kay Pombo Elementary School. Yan. Nice. Ito naman ay si Miss Janice. Sobrang daming laman sa loob. May mga appliances pa. Pang pang interior design ang peg. Okay, ito naman si Ma'am Judith Aquino. Okay. From PGCMNHS. Ito ay kay Ma'am Juliet Ricasata, Bagbag National High School. Ito talaga ay may build project pang siguro hindi na kasya sa platform. Kaya hindi na na-extend, hinahanap ko yung train Pero parang wala na yatang time. Pero grabe ang kanyang pasalamin factor dito. Masyadong creative ang ating mga teachers. Ito din, si Ms. Crisette S. Santos ng Pantabangan East Central Nueva Ecija. May swimming pool pa sa taas, Sir Wax. Parang gusto ko doon ng ganyang bahay.
Napakaganda ng kanyang ginawang layout.
Oo. Ito din, hindi siya nakontento sa isang bahay si Ma'am Lo Curio. Sustainable City and Community ang ginawa niya. Talagang ginawa niya yung buong subdivision. Nakaka-hyper yata yung pa-LDD natin. Ito, hindi rin naka-move on ako dito kay Sir Lucas Alejandro. Hindi nga siya nagkasya sa page ko, kaya chinap-chap ko na siya. Hindi makikita. meron siyang malaking building at saka meron siyang parang river, tapos meron pang isa
Townhouse
pang
ata yan,
building sa
ma'am.
kabila. Ha?
Townhouse.
Oo, meron pa siyang commercial center, tapos may residential.
Saka napakabuhay yung kanilang mga entries, no? Lahat, yan ang maganda sa Lego Digital Designer. All the colors are bright and very realistic. Talagang maganda. World class talaga.
World
Pag
class.
nahanap mo tong parts na to, pwede mo talaga siyang buuin, no? Pwede mo siya lagay sa bahay mo. Okay, si Ma'am Rixie, Bardocchio, sa Gupap Elementary School, Division of Isabela, palayo yung ating mga contestants.
Congrats.
Ito, congrats po, si Sir Ricardo Enriquez. Ito, napaka-patriotic ng
Ito yung movie, may video. Napanood ko to, may video pa to.
Oo, may video to. Ilalabas namin yung mga video. Hindi ako makamove on.
Park. May video ko siya.
Oh, malapit na kasi ang Independence Day. Very inspired. Ma'am, pwede natin itong ilagay sa Fortress, no? Yung
lagyan natin sa iMake History Fortress.
Oo, sige, lagyan. Try natin bubukin.
Galing ni Sir. Ang galing. Ito
naman ay park. Namimiss ko ng magala. Kaya talagang bet na bet ko ito. Sabi ko. Si Ma'am Rowena Santos ng Santa Monica Elementary School, San Luis, Pampanga. Okay, ito naman ay si Ma'am Sofia ng RSTHS Bulacan. Okay, very simple, very neat ang kanyang pero in detail. May tao pa nga sa loob. Hindi ko na masuzoom in kasi madami na. Okay, dito naman sa ating Lego Story Visualizer, si Miss Christy, at i-flash ko muna yung names kasi doon ako sa kabilang call, hindi nakasya sa PowerPoint ko, sobrang kadadaanan lang natin. Sa Story Visualizer natin, si Ma'am Christine Apaga from Isabela, si Sir Denmark Redimano from Santa Rosa, Laguna to, no? Santa Rosa Educational Institution, si Ma'am Edna Curio from Pulo South Elementary School, si Ma'am Giselle May Villanueva from Rogationist College, Parañaque.
Congrats.
Okay, meron pa. Yung iba kasi nga walang school. Si Miss Gracie Andy, si Sir John Martin Alejandro. Pag nakita niyo po yung mga name niyo, paki-PM niyo po kami kasi hinahunting pa po namin kayo sa FB para makuha yung inyong details. Si John Berba Permin, si Sir Permin ay against all odds to kasi hindi niya ma-upload. Sinend niya sa lahat ng pagsesendan, sinend niya. Si Ma'am Judith Aquino sa PGCMNHS. Okay, sa atin namang si Aljon A. De Leon, Derma Furio, Maria Pete, Bernadette Dumalag from Isabela, and Ma'am Maricel Pasaporte La Paz. La Paz National High School, parang mali yata. Dito pala dapat yan, wait lang. Yan, La Paz National High School, Iloilo City.
Iloilo, layo.
Okay, layo. Ito pa, si Ma'am Roslyn D.C. Villanueva sa Obandon National High School, Bulacan, and si Ma'am Rowena Santos ng Santa Monica, San Luis, Pampanga, and si Ma'am Marites Tamani. Okay? Tingnan natin yung kanilang entries. Daanan lang natin. Sobrang mabilis kasi tayo ay aabutan na ng ating baka sila. So, meron tayong para lang makita natin kung ano kanilang mga entries, sila yung mga tao na yun. O, di ba? Meron silang
Eco Rangers.
So again, buhay na buhay ang mga colors.
Sobrang talagang mangha-mangha si Miss Christine Apaga. O, di ba? Sa kalawakan, may isang nagbabantay sakay ang kanyang spaceship. Gusto ko yan. Sabi ko kay Sir Wax kagabi, ayoko na sa Earth, gusto ko sa Mars. Sasakay ako dyan. Okay? So, ito
So, pwede silang gumawa ng sarili lang books. Yan ang very colorful. And this is free. Again, this is a free software for educators.
Madali pa siyang gamitin, tsaka madaming ka magagawang Ang pinopromote po niya ay clean and affordable energy. Okay, ito naman yung isa pang entry. Si Sir Denmark. Oh, makulay din tong kay Sir Denmark. Oh,
Engine
diba?
car.
Engine car and solar car. So, ano ba daw pipiliin mo, Mamaylin, kung mayroon kang pagkakataon, sasakay ka ba sa Lego car, engine car, or gano'n? Okay?
Gusto ko yan solar.
Oo, di ba, nag-edit talaga siya ng mga photo. Meron siyang,
Galing. Naku.
ito ay, ano, napakinabangan yung pinaghirapan ng mga 3 araw ko pinili. Pero nagdagdag siya, sobrang dami niya din.
Napakahusay na kanilang mga layout. At saka story.
Oo. At saka ano, hindi lang basta hindi lang kwento, puro kwentong may kwenta. So, hindi kwento lang ng kwento. Talagang ito ay very
Yes,
informative.
substance. Saka magagamit nila pagbalik nila sa school. Yan ang
Yes, ito
importante. Teaching
promote
tool.
niya. Sana ma-approve tayo kahit solar yung car natin. Kinakabahan kasi ako.
Yung next
tayo.
Jen, yung mga iba pa. Very good. Lahat naman to, we will make a compilation so that
Apa.
everybody can see.
Pwede pa.
And acknowledge all the creators.
Yan. We should take care of our sea creatures. Yan yung
Wow. Babae talaga kasi.
Kasi yung ocean cleaner niya, inilagay niya dito sa kanyang story visualizer. Kamusta naman? Pinag-combine niya yung pinag-aralan niya ng 2 series. Okay? Ito naman
Very
si
good.
Ma'am.
Nakakataba ng puso.
Oo. Ito ay, ito maganda to, a second chance project. Ano meron sa second chance project? Ito ay recycling, di ba? Sobrang creative nila, may pa-emotion ng mga characters. Ay,
compile, ma'am, for publication.
Pwede yata ito reduce, recycle. Yan ang kanyang pino-promote dyan. Maganda yung story niya. Cute. Very cute ang kanyang character. Ay, sorry. Nakalinig ako shatter ko. Yung may nararamdaman. Gracie Andy. Okay. Ano ba yung Gracie Andy? Shocking earthquake theories. Hala. Okay, sa panahon ng mga natural calamities, ano ba ang mga dapat gawin? May history pa ng earthquake. Paano ito sa earth? So, madami siyang ilagay. Okay? At naghahanap pa siya, are you ready for the next adventure? Ba, parang mahaba ito. May volume 1, volume 2 yata ito, volume 3. Next. Dami kasi. Okay? Ito ay advanced mag-isip. May pabrigada na agad kahit na wala pang pasok. Okay? Gamit ang kanyang comic strip, magbibigyan ng information paano na ang ating DepEd magpre-prepare para sa kanyang sustainable development. May gulayan sa paaralan daw dapat. Kailangan magtanim. O nga naman. Kasi wala tayo.
Galing. Lahat nakamask.
Nakamask. Okay, para
very
din
good.
Sa mga very good yung mga
napapanahon.
Oo. Si Sir John. Ayaw mo pa. Yan.
The Kid and the Golden Key.
Pwede naman nito to expand dahil nakaumpisa sila, they can make it into more pages naman. So this is just for us to view it and then they can expand into more pages.
I-compile natin yan para makita nyo.
Ito, kanino naman to? The Miracle
Cleaner. Judith Aquino, The Miracle Cleaner. Ako talagang mahilig sila sa mga preserved life on land ang pinopromote niya din. So may mga tips in kung paano ka maghahanda kung ikaw ay na-COVID. Okay? Yan.
Galing.
Napakagaling ng mga kaguruan. Ito naman, Life on Land, Aljon. Ito naman ay
Batman.
I want you for goal 15. Parang nakakatakot. Parang kailangan ka sumunod pag binasa mo. What is goal number 15?
Kung magagalit si Batman.
Magagalit si Batman. Sumunod kayo sa goal 15.
Ano ba yung goal 15?
Sabi niya ay life on land, use of terrestrial, protect and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystem. Putol ng mga kapunuan. Yan ang nangyayari. Nagkakaroon ng desertification, deforestation, and losing of biodiversity. Oo nga naman. Kailangan ingatan ang ating Mother Earth.
Oo. Next.
Dami
Hindi na lang.
Ilan lahat yung nag-entry natin, ma'am?
200, hindi, 1,000, yung sa isa sa
1,600.
Oo, maganon.
1,600 something eh.
Yung iba ayaw i-entry, nahihiya yata. Ito, sustainable goals. Ito naman diniscuss niya lahat ng sustainable. Ano-ano yung mga sustainable goals. Lahat niya na para alam natin lahat.
Ganda, talagang very colorful, very realistic. Buhay na buhay.
Mag-design ka daw ng house, sustainable house. Mag-revamp ng ating house
Next,
design.
yung ating, wow.
Ito naman. Environment pollution din. Parehas.
Actually, pwede rin nilang gamitin to for mga distance learning. Pwede nilang...
Opo, ma'am. Pwede upload sa Moodle nila. Saka sa kanilang mga Google Classroom.
Magagamit talaga ng mga teacher to. Ito, ang basurerang edukada.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin siya ay ginamit niya, nakatira siya sa squatters area, no? Dahil sininop niya ang mga basura at siya'y nakalikom ng maraming pera, may pera sa basura. Siya ay nakapagtapos ng kanyang pag-aaral.
Wow, congratulations.
So, if you clean the environment, makakakuha ka doon ng
Nakakitaan. Nakatapos siya. Ayan, nakamask. Very good.
Saka pinagsama-sama niya yung inaral natin ng mga parts doon sa Lego Visualizer. Meron siyang real photos, meron siyang mga text box and everything. So, ang
ganda.
Na lang.
Naluluha ako sa tuwa.
Congratulations.
Uulan na.
Sa tuwa.
Si James at si David, ang anak ng frontliners. Ito naman medyo nakakaiyak talaga to, literal, kasi yung mga frontliners natin, hindi na nila nakakasama yung kanilang mga anak. Medyo may kasama. Siguro nakaka-relate itong si James. Si Ma'am Robo.
Baka mga may kamag-anak siya na frontliners.
Baka makaiyakan tayo. Tingnan natin yung kay Ma'am Reyna. Mabilis lang kasi yung photo.
Ito.
Sustainable community. Ito yung kanina yung gusto kong part.
Yung Ma'am Rowena ba yan?
Opo. Ayan, hinahanap niya yung mga bata. Huwag kayong pagala-gala. So, hinahanap niya yung mga Ayan.
Nakaabot na sa beach.
Nakaabot na sila sa beach.
Nasa beach na yung mga bata. Okay, and then, meron
si B-Boy at si Blue part 2. Basta. Isa na ang yan. Miss Martes. Landscape. Parang dalawa lang sila nag-landscape. O sa
ganda.
COVID. Diba? Lahat sila nakamas. Tapos may mga paano ka daw mamamalengke. Nagalit ang pulis. Mag-social distancing kayo. Yan. Kung hindi, dadali kayo sa hospital. Yan.
Very good.
Mga entries. And last but not the least, eto na dito kami nahirapan, nakakaloka.
Yung ating ocean cleaner.
Kamusta naman? Galit na naman ng mga pixel size ng aking wala, ayaw mag-mix.
Ang gaganda talaga ng gawa nila.
Nahirapan kami mag-decide. Yan, meron silang mga ito naman, garbage collecting vessel, talagang nakahook. Ang tinitingnan po natin dito yung technicalities din, hindi pwedeng basta design lang. Kailangan, parang nangyayari tayo. Ito pala, mali pala ang aking ito pala. Yan, si Alberto Kabutaka sa Bundukan Elementary School. So, walang kung saan, wala po nakalagay. So, yung mga ocean cleaner, Ito naman ay meron pa siyang mga vessels na nakakabit sa kanyang cleaners. Ito ay may crane pa siya. May crane siya na ocean is the heart of the planet. So meron siyang boat. Ang tawag niya ay ocean cleaner. Ito din, ito yung nakita natin kanina sa story visualizer. Si Ma'am Edna. Okay, ito yung ocean cleaner. Ito isang magandang example para dun sa ibang teachers. No? Minsan kasi yung bata, kahit anong pilit natin, hindi talaga sila, hindi na talaga ma-express, ma-design, pero dahil ang team ay may designer, may programmer, may builder, so kung may idea, kaya ang pagbuo ng team, hindi pwedeng lahat magaling lang mag-program. Dapat yung iba, designer, yung iba, programmer. So, ito yung kanya. Meron siyang Ocean Cleaner 2020. May plastic grinder pa and meron pa siyang rotating belts. Ito din yung may nakita ko nito sa sa isa ibang design. So, yung trash paakyat doon. Tapos nandito yung meron pang nagpo-quality control ng basura.
Wow.
Galing.
Right? Ito may explanation. Minsan talaga kailangan mo pa rin i-explain. Si Giant Manalo. O baka daw hindi ko mag-gets. Yan. Meron ang tawag sa land tractor. So yung idea niya ay galing sa tractor sa land. Pero ngayon in-inspired sa water. Very gusto ko yung mga teacher na making sense of the project. Kasi yung iba na nasa beach, ocean cleaner pero nasa desert. Okay, eto po yung isa, may collector na may mga may mga assistant pa sa likod. So, yun yung nagko-collect. Doon nilalagay. Tapos, ang sabi niya, hindi ko na nalagay. Sabi niya, pag napuno na, pupunta doon sa recovery facility, tapos babalik sila. Ganun daw pa.
Ganda.
Ito, Almighty Clean Robot. Boat. Meron siya equipment storage. Talagang very specific na equipment storage na. May boat controller. May waste separator. Yung sort of ito. May converter box. May biodegradable storage. Okay na kulit na rin biodegradable. Ito. Hindi siya na-satisfy sa isang picture lang. Kailangan daw makita ko lahat ng gilid-gilid na kanyang gawa. Kaya, nilagay niya lahat. Sabi ko, oo nga naman.
All angles covered.
I'm so proud talaga. Nahahanap nila yung mga chain na hindi ko yung nahahanap dati. Balikan nga yung visualize. Ay, yung LED na yan. Okay, ito din. Ito yung parang ano yung tawag? Dito sa Manila Bay, nag-excavate tapos niya, dredger.
Nagde-dredge.
Yan, nagde-dredge. Dami kaalat sa ulo. Okay, ito naman, yan natin. Ito talaga is super, very talaga yung kanyang design, meron talagang, may puno-puno sa itaas. So, at hindi rin sila nasasatisfy sa isa lang. So, yung side view daw kailangan ko talagang makita. So, natutuwa ako dito sa mga teacher na naiintindihan nila ang hirap ng pag-grade. Baka daw kasi hindi ko makita. Okay, ito din. Mala-Titanic ang dating. Ni Michelle Gapis Lomeda. Ang tagal yun. Ang hirap kayang hanapin yung parts. Tapos meron din siyang crane. Meron pa siyang net. Siguro hindi niya ma-attach doon. Pero nagigets ko yung ibig niya sabihin. Okay?
Dami.
So, ito ang solar power. Ito ay ano ba sabi natin dito kagabi, Sir Wax? Ito ay amphibious. Pwede siya sa water. Uso ngayon yun. Actually, meron ng gano'n na invention sa Manila. Kaya niya mag-hold ng 150 ton na basura. Meron pa siyang pa-solar panel. Meron din siyang wind turbine. Super, meron pa siyang combined plastic discharge coupling. Hindi ko nga naintindihan kung ano yung ibig niya sabihin. Kaya i-PPM ko siya mamaya. Mike Joseph Kizon. Interested ako dyan sa combined plastic discharging coupling. Ito naman, di ako makamove on talaga dito sa may. Kailangan explain.
Lupit yan, oo.
Solar panel, may garbage collecting and segregating machine, may vacuum cleaner, meron pa siyang yung mga collect na mga oil spill. Kailangan i-recycle, may color coding. At hindi rin siya na-satisfy na one view lang. So, ayan, binuo niya.
Oo.
May tao sa taas, may tao sa control. Napakadaming maliliit na bagay. Sobrang nakakatuwa talaga itong mga design ng mga
Detalye.
Oo. And that's what we're also, we want our teachers, educators, and our students to also be very detailed for ma-detail o madetalya din kasi importante rin yan.
Ayun, yun na pala yun. So, yun yung ating mga qualifiers. Isi-send po natin lahat ito. So, mamili na naman matatanggap ng mga qualifiers natin.
Alright. Okay, dahil sobrang tuwa ako sa lahat nakita. Ako'y totoo, ako'y naiyak sa tuwa. Ako'y sira yata ang makeup ko. Talagang nakakataba ng loob yung pinaghirapan talaga ng mga educators natin na pag-aralan yung Lego Digital Designer saka yung Story Visualizer. So, ang gagawin natin, yung top 3, kasi ipapadala po natin to sa Lego Education. So, it will be, siguro, Miss Jen, i-announce natin kasi magkakaroon pa naman tayo ng mga additional webinar, free live webinars sa June. So, dapat yung first natin sa June, ma-announce na natin. So, yung top 3 po ng Lego Digital Designer per category. So, yung top 3, bibigyan po natin ulit ng trophy, certificate, tapos, pupunta rin po sila at i-claim yung physical trophy nila during the 19th Philippine Robotics Olympiad.
Yes, gusto ko
World
yun.
Robotics Olympiad, Philippines, gaganapin sa October. Tapos, yun po, same po ang gagawin natin para dun sa mga story visualizer na mga top 3, ganun din po. So,
ay, may top 3 na isa-isa ang category?
Oo.
Yes!
9 winners na po ang pupunta. Tapos yung ocean cleaner, ganun din po. So yung top 3, magkakaroon din po tayo ng trophy, of course, virtual muna, saka yung certificate. At pupunta rin po kayo dito sa Manila para to claim your physical trophy and certificates. Tapos lahat po ng mga entries, mga finalists, you will all get a medal. For the meantime, virtual medal ho muna dahil you're a finalist. And then we can send you, that's why it's important for you to give us your details so we can send you the actual medals po by mail or by courier. So, importante mapadala nyo po yung name ng school nyo or kung yung address po para mapadala po natin lahat ng mga deserving prizes po nyo. Yan.
Babalikan ko po yung inyong Sir Wax. Babalikan ko po namin. Kasi yung iba, nasa online nila pinasa sa FB. So, babalikan namin yung forms, yung Google form. Kukunin namin yung mga specific details. Ngayon, ipipm namin kayo to confirm. Baka kasi, tapos pag may duplicate, halimbawa, nanalo ka na sa design, nanalo ka pa sa visualizer. So, dalawa. Tama ba, Mamaylin?
Oo, kung talagang deserving naman.
Finalist lang.
Oo,
finalist.
Pag-uusapan natin doon sa mga nasa judges naman ho yun. Hindi naman ho nasa akin yun eh. So the judges, if they feel deserving naman na manalo siya sa dalawang category, why not? Pero, syempre, nasa judges na po yun. Yun. So, 9 winners po ang mag-claim ng physical awards nila dito po during the 19th Philippine Robotics Olympiad or the World Robot Olympiad Philippines sa October.
Okay.
Yan.
So, the winner will be provided travel expenses.
Yes. No? Yeah, and then, yes. Saka yung overnight stay, kung galing po siyang probinsya, ay may overnight stay. Kahit po naman hindi siya galing probinsya, pwede rin po naman natin ibigay para masaya lahat sila sama-sama.
Congratulations sa ating mga magiging winners at saka sa mga nagbigay pa ng kanilang mga entry para po dito po sa ating activity. So sa mga nagtatanong po regarding po doon sa certificates, since we are already completed the series of our webinars for STEAM, full education ng STEAM, are we going to separate per day?
Yes, separate.
So, sesend na lang po namin sa inyo mga email. Kung nag-register po kayo sa first day, wala po kayo sa second day, wala kayo sa third day, tapos present po kayo sa fourth day, dalawa marireceive nyo, first at saka last. Pero kung lahat yun, 4 certificates po ang inyo po matatanggap mula po sa Pelta Multimedia Incorporated. So ulitin po natin, the certificates will be provided by Pelta. Okay? Manggagaling po sa Pelta. So yung Power po ay naging platform lang po para po makonduct po natin yung webinars for Pelta. This is a partnership. So maraming po salamat sa inyong lahat. May mga nagtatanong pa kasi maraming nagtatanong regarding po doon sa EV3. No, nyo ba kanina yon? Kasi ang iba
PPM nyo po ang aming office sa Pelta.
Explain ko lang po, no, dahil there's also, may mga security measures din po ang ginagamit ang Lego Education. Sobrang dami kasi ang download. So, yung system automatically shuts off the additional downloads of the license. So, pagtiyagaan lang po natin, remember free po ito, libre. So take advantage of the free software that we're giving. Pagtiyagaan lang nyo pang i-download, pati rin po yung Virtual Robotics Toolkit, libre din po. Pagtiyagaan lang po natin i-download. Tapos once you activate, you have 15 days to try it. Nakita nyo naman po, mga bata lang po ang mga nagpatakbo ng robot. So kayang-kaya po natin, mga educators.
Kaya natin yan. So,
Saka Sir Wax, remember na yung pong ating EV3 software may 3 version. Home, yung for personal use, teacher, yung may mga lesson, yung isa po student. So depende po kung kayo ay homeschooled, pwede nyo pa rin pong i-download yung yung teacher at saka syempre for mommy and for the baby. For yun.
So kung meron pa po kayong mga ibang katanungan regarding po doon sa ating mga robot, no, yung mga program po natin, you can directly email or post a question doon po sa page po ng Pelta at saka po ng iCreate Cafe. Okay po? Yes. So ano lang po yun para po matugunan ng inyong mga katanungan. Okay, siguro that will be all for today. Congratulations for
See you in June.
See you in June po. So magpe-prepare po kami ng aming pong susunod na webinars para po maibigay po namin sa inyo ang another learnings po mula po sa Pelta and Power and also with STEMified. Okay? So yun lamang po. May additional pa po ba tayo? Wala na?
Yung nagtatanong kung paano yung sa app, no? Siguro, Sir Wax, meron tayong time na magla-live tayo mga 1 hour lang or 30 minutes para lang sa... Kasi may 16 days po kayo to explore the software.
Yes.
Para hindi namin kayo pipilitin ngayon kasi may bagyo, walang kuryente, walang internet. So, kung kailan po tayo available, we can set na time. Siguro, mas maganda paggabi yata.
So may nagtatanong din, ma'am, ano daw po ang output for today? Wala.
Ang output ay yung attendance.
Okay, for today. So kindly na lang po, fill up the form para po makita namin kung kayo po ay naging present for our webinar for today. So yun lamang po, maraming pong salamat sa inyong lahat for continuing supporting Power and Pelta and STEMified for this very informative, powerful learning, no, ng ating pong webinar. So muli, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Keep safe. Ang lugar po namin ay under GCQ na. Okay? So makakalabas na kami pero siyempre additional security pa rin para po sa bawat individual. Okay? Bawal daw lumabas kasi yung bata. No, 21 and above po. Okay?
Pwede din kayo mag-post pala sila, Sir Wax, sa FB.
Post
Yan, got STEMified at saka hashtag powerful Pelta.
Yes. Okay, maraming salamat.
Thank you, God bless.
Okay, ito po si Wilbert Benson, Wax Benson. Together with me is the President of Pelta, Ma'am Maylin Abiba, and Jenny Lou Ariel from STEMified. Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Goodbye and thank you po sa inyong lahat.
Okay, God bless.